Good evening, everyone. Official welcome to everybody. On behalf of our club, President Zuri and the Club of Kingston, I'd like to welcome you to this meeting, another exciting quiz. And today, we're going to be quizzed on pop culture, on sports, and world affairs. So, some persons are here ready to show off knowledge and hopefully to vie for some of the prizes that we'll hear about. So I'd like to welcome specifically any Kiwanians who are with us from clubs outside of Jamaica. No, we may not have any thus far. Um, Looking through the list where the numbers are slowly growing, we have a count of 25 thus far. Welcome to our DLGs who are on the call. DLG Gerthlin, always with us, very often with us, and one of our own DLG Desmond. Always good to see you on the call. Any Kiwanians with us from Division 25?
Good
Kiwanians from clubs in
evening.
Division 25.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my fellow Kiwanian. This is PD Delano Delissa from the Kiwanis Club of Coastal Trelawney, and we have a delegation of three persons, anticipating that other members will join in as the meeting progresses. Let me also take the opportunity to express our condolences on the passing of our fellow Kiwanian, and we look forward to an interesting and exciting meeting this evening. Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much, PD Delano, and thanks for joining us. Um, I did not forget our own DLG Willie also, stalwart, always here. Always big up Uncle Willie. Any other Kiwanians from Division 25 who are joining us on the call? Okay. Is that somebody who had unmuted? All right, we heard from Coastal Trelawney. Moving on. Anyone from Division 24? Any Kiwanians from Division 24? Okay, Division 23 East. Any Kiwanians
Good
joining us?
evening. Sorry, I'm hoping someone else, but it's great to join you. Greetings, Kiwanians and guests. Uncle Andrew PE, it is good to join your meeting and sincere condolences to my friend. What good, Leo. DLG Leo, we had great times many years ago. Haven't seen him recently, but my sincere condolences to his family, friends, and to Kiwanis Kingston. He used to cook a lot, I remember that. But I know his family is grieving. So I know that I also bring you greetings from the Kiwanis Club of New Kingston. And I'm wishing all the members that are on that are going to convention, learn a lot, serve, have a lot of fun, but most of all, be safe. And joining you from Kiwanis Club of New Kingston, I know I saw Chair Marlon Owens, DS Linda Pennycook, and Hortense Brenner's Distinguished Secretary Hortense. And I'm DLG Gerslin. Have an informative, enjoyable, and fun meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to hear from you, DLG, and very wise words shared for those attending convention, and we receive your condolences. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Bye.
Any other clubs from Division 23 East joining us? No. Any clubs from Division 23 West? Clubs from 23 West? Clubs from 23 Central?
Good evening, PE Andrew. This is DP Paulette from the Kiwanis Club of Friends Across Borders. Others are on their way. I'm very happy to be here.
Good night, fellow Kiwanians. This is P. Omar from the Kiwanis Club of Tango.
Oh, hold on, P. Omar. Someone was finishing up.
Right.
Go
So
ahead, go ahead.
thank you for the invitation. Our condolences to your K family on the loss of your member. We know it's not easy when you lose a member of long-standing. Hello, DLG Gertlin, good to see you. And we look forward to the interesting battle that we expect to come on after on the trivia and the trivia. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
joining
much.
and for your
Love to
greeting.
see the hair. Thank you, Paulette.
Thank you, DLG. Thank you.
Okay, bye now.
Thank you so much. All right, and from North St. Andrew, Omar, you were introduced.
One is Enoch Allen from
Good
North
night
St.
again, fellow. So we're two online. Awaiting more to join.
Okay.
Thank you for the invite to your club.
All right. Thank you for joining.
Hope you have a good meeting.
How many of you from North St. Andrew are here so far?
7.
7.
2 so far.
2 so
2 so
far.
far.
Okay. Enoch Allen, you were same club? You were also introducing?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Enoch Allen is from North St. Andrew.
From North St. Andrew.
Yes,
All right.
same club.
Welcome to both of you. Okay, I got some clarification from KC Fab that their delegation has 2 thus far. Director Colleen and DP Paulette. Welcome, guys. Any other clubs from Division 23 Central?
Hi, good evening, PE Andrew. How are you?
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm DP. You've been safe from the Kiwanis Club of 23 Central Surrey Online.
STP.
Yes, and at this time we have a delegation of 2 to include the LG testing.
Yes.
So my condolence to your group, your club on the passing of your member. I met him briefly earlier on.
Yes.
And I know it's a great loss to you, but do your best and have a good meeting. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for your condolences and for joining us as well.
Yeah.
We do have, I'm seeing some SLPs on the call, including SLP Royalty, our immediate past governor, Sarah Norman. Welcome to the call to our meeting. I see a few other SLPs. Can those of you who are here just unmute, say where you're from, how many visiting from your school, your club, quickly.
Good night. Thank you for the welcome. As you said, I'm IPG now, Sarah, and I'm from Immaculate. Just me so far from my club, and I'm thanking Uncle Willie for the invitation. I won't be on for the entire meeting because I have my oral examination tomorrow, but I'll enjoy as much as I can.
All right. Thank you for joining us, IPG. And all the best with your exams, please.
All the best with the exam, Sarah.
Yes. I see a name here from Michael as well. Joining us.
The president of Michael Circle K.
President of Michael, great.
Ashantia Rutherford.
Thank you for the name. Yes, welcome, Ashantia. Yes, I found the name. Ashantia Rutherford, president of the Michael University College, CKI. Welcome, good to have you with us. And I think I see somebody from St. Andrew High School, that Ariana Birthright, joining us as well. Good to have all the SLPs here on the call, even those of you who did not get to.
As well as President Sambia Molloy from St. Hughes.
From St. Hughes, yes. President Samia. Welcome. Special welcome as well. We'd like to highlight our own club's prospects. Welcome, prospect Stephen, to the meeting as usual. Any guests of Kiwanians who are here? Guests of our club, guests from other clubs, please feel free to unmute and say who invited you, or if you are the Kiwanian who had invited a guest, please introduce your guest. No guests. All right. I hand the mic back to President Zuri for.
Before you go,
Yeah.
President, VP Andrew.
Yes,
There are about two other key clubbers. These are from St. Andrew High School.
Excellent, excellent.
Good evening. I'm
Good
not
evening.
a key clubber. I'm Mr. Listen, it's Wendy Walton. I'm past Circle K and Key Club. I'm here representing Pembroke High School. I just
Okay.
listening. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, welcome, Renee. Thanks for signing in. Thanks for joining us.
It's Walton for some of those students.
Okay. All right. Back to you, President.
Thank you, VP Andrew. I received one apology. DP Newton said that he would be late, so he sent an apology for lateness. And Kiwanian Jervis Burton has apologized for his absence from this evening's meeting. He had a prayer engagement that he must attend to. DLG Willie, do you have any apologies?
No, I don't, President. DP Newton has now joined us, but okay. I don't have any oral apologies. Thank you.
Very well. There being no further apologies, I'll now invite VP Andrew again to do birthdays and anniversaries.
All right, thank you. Though we grieve and we acknowledge our loss as a club, we do have a few moments to celebrate. We have some anniversaries coming up. We didn't get any listed birthdays, but we have 3 anniversaries coming up between the week of April 28th to May 4. Kiwanian Garwin White and his wife Colleen, they celebrate their anniversary on the 28th of April. Past Chairman Anura Jayatilaki and his wife celebrate their anniversary on the 28th as well, as past Chairman Anura Jayatilaki. And Kiwanian George Beckford and his wife Allison celebrate their anniversary on the 29th. Is there anybody on the call who is celebrating a birthday within the coming week or has an anniversary to share or any other special occasion that they'd like to share with us? No. All right. Well, we celebrate with these couples. Remember them if you know them personally. Reach out to them to celebrate their anniversary. To give them a greeting. Continue with the meeting. I hand back over to President Zuri.
Thank you, VP Andrew. At this time, we will have Kiwanis education, and Kiwanis education will be done by DLG Desmond Batchelor.
Thank you, President Zuri. Good evening, fellow Kiwanians, SLP members and guests. The topic is Kiwanis Fellowship. And that's the heart of how Kiwanis works beyond service projects. Purpose. Fellowship is a social glue that turns a group of volunteers into a tight-knit family. Kiwanis International was founded in 1915 on fellowship and service. Strengthening of clubs. Regular fellowship keeps members engaged, and attending without it, clubs will fade. Importance. For retention, people join for service, but stay for the friendship. Club with strong fellowship have way low dropouts. Energy for service. When you actually like who you work with, who you're serving with, you show up at various hours when you're needed. Mentorship. New members learn the Kiwanis way through fellowship. It is how culture gets passed on. And some of the real benefits we say, networking. It relieves stress. It's a sense of belonging. You get others, brothers and sisters who will show up for you outside of Kiwanis also. Outside of Kiwanis business, they're there for you. At the club level, you have better teamwork, easier consensus on projects, more hands for service. Fundraising goes smoother when members enjoy each other's company. Community impact. A club that fellowships well, serves well. And finally, just want to say that fellowship extends to interclub, division, district, and Kiwanis international conventions. And that's it for Kiwanis Education President. Thank you.
Thank you, DLG Desmond. And before we go to the main event, I'm asking that we whisper a prayer for PDT Roston's daughter, Annabelle. She is not doing well right now, and PDT is in need of our support and encouragement. So I'm going to ask persons at a time convenient to just reach out to him and let him know that his K family is here to support him.
78 photos you deleted 4 years ago will be permanently.
At this time, I will hand over to DP Stewart, who will lead us in our trivia or pop culture quiz.
Thank you, President Zuri. Just making sure I'm being heard.
Yes, you are. You're being heard.
Okay.
Strike 5.
Thank you. I heard a background noise, but I think that mic is now closed. Fellow Kiwanians and guests, last week I still have to continue using my phone, and last week I ended up holding it in my hand. Now I've realized that I can actually mount it so that I don't have to keep it in my hand. So I think that part of the transmission will be a little bit better than last week. But just let me say, welcome to all of you here. This one is gonna be a little lighter. I know sometimes my quizzes might be a little heavy, but this one is a little bit more relaxing, and I'm sure a lot of you should be able to, score pretty well. So as you know, the rules are, you don't have to put up your hands because speed is what counts. So you just call out the answers. I have supporting me tonight, DLG Desmond, who is going to be my scorer. So thanks, Desmond.
But when they call out the answer, I need to be able to identify who is responding readily. So
okay, we'll give it a time in case you have. But are you able? You have a PC? You have a screen in front of you, or that separate? You're not using your phone.
I'm on my laptop. My screen is here.
Right. Okay. So quite often, whoever is speaking, the name should flash. So that should help, especially in terms of figuring which one was first. I won't be able to see. I don't think I'll be able to see most of that. So, I know that DP Newton is on, but he told me he might not be. He wouldn't be able to do the scoring this evening, but I know he's on. So if there's any source of that you're not sure about, maybe he can back you up. Maybe. Because I know he has something else that he has to also focus on, but he's here. Okay. As usual, we're gonna do about 45 questions, and we go from 1. And let me just make sure let me just pull it up so that I can see it on my screen. Okay. Sorry, it went away. Let me do it again. Okay, got it. The first question we have: why did the Jackson 5 change their name to the Jacksons? Who's gonna answer that one?
Because Michael Jackson actually left and went on a solo career, so the brothers rebranded and changed their name to the Jackson 5.
No, that's not accurate.
Oh, okay.
That's not accurate. Who else can come up with an answer? All right, let me count down to 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the reason why the Jackson 5 changed their name to the Jacksons is because when the group was leaving Motown, they were all leaving, right? And they got a contract with Epic Records. But Berry Gordy, who was the boss at Motown, said that the Jackson 5 name stayed with Motown because they owned the name. And that's why they changed the name to the Jacksons. So that's the first question. No, nobody scored that one. Second, question number 2. What was the first project in which Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson worked together? Come on, I thought these were easy.
Is it Off the Wall?
No, it's not Off the Wall. Try again. I'm sure somebody can get it.
Is it the film The Wiz?
Say again, please. I couldn't hear you clearly.
Is it a film called The Wiz? Is it a film called The Wiz?
Yes, I heard you. Yes, that is correct. It was the film The Wiz, which was a take on The Wizard of Oz. And it had Michael Jackson and Diana Ross in it. And that was the first time that Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson worked together. Did you get her name, Desmond? You have her name?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Let's go to number 3. Who was the first Black woman to win a gold medal at the Olympic Games? And I also want you to name the event, the year, and the city. She was the first Black woman to win a gold medal at the Olympic Games. Where are our sports fans? I said Rupert is on. Rupert, you don't know that one.
Is it Coachman?
There are other parts of the question. You want me to call it out again?
1948 high jump.
Yes.
You left out one part, the city.
Is it? Can I answer?
Yes.
Wilma Rudolph.
No. That we're past that. I thought you were gonna answer the part that the other person left out.
London.
And I hear you.
Was it in London?
Yes, the 1948 Olympics was in London. Okay.
Okay, great.
So you got that. Number 4. Now, Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones collaborated on 3 other projects. What were those projects? Come
You
on
get
now.
point for saying one of the 3.
If you can name one, name one. I don't know if anybody else is gonna name the others, so you can
We
go
Are the
ahead.
World.
Say again?
We Are the World.
Well, I wouldn't call that. Yeah. Well, what I mean is with Michael Jackson as an individual.
May I go?
Yes.
No, it's Off the Wall, which I had said earlier. I didn't know it was a movie you were talking about.
No, I wasn't talking about anything. I just said first. Anyway, go on, continue.
Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, I think.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Moving on to number 5. Now, who was the first Black man to win an individual gold medal at the Olympic Games? Also name the event and the year of the Olympics, as well as the city. I don't want to give you enough time to look it up, you know.
Was it Jesse Owens?
No, it wasn't Jesse Owens.
Oh, Lord.
Counting down to 5. 1.
John Taylor.
No, it wasn't John Taylor. 2.
Oh.
3. No. 4.
William
5.
Hobart.
Okay, you came in just on the count of 5. All right, I'll allow you. Finish the rest of the question though, if you don't remember this. That was the name of the person. I asked for the year of the Olympics and the event, as well as the city.
The year.
If you don't have any more information, you get a quarter point because there are four questions.
All right, so it's 1924.
In Seoul.
Seoul. No, okay, I'll give you the 24, you get 2 points, but you haven't given me the event and you haven't given me the right city. So I'll tell you what, the event was long jump and it was the Paris Olympics in 1924. So you get half a point. There's one. LG?
Yeah, got it. Half a point.
Good, yeah. All right, moving on to number 6. You guys are, I'm sure, familiar with the halftime show for the Super Bowl, right? Now, what I'm asking you is, how did the halftime show at the Super Bowl, as we know it, come about? And when? There's a little history behind it.
Because I wanted to counteract Living Single?
No. I see where you think you're going, but I can't accept that as an answer. I mean, not quite. You seem to have some idea of what it is, but I can't accept that.
They just wanted to promote to enhance the product, and it was in 1967.
No, that's not it.
I wanted to maintain the viewership during the halftime.
Well, why did
They wanted-
Go ahead, the young voice.
They wanted it to be family oriented. They wanted it to grab the family's attention. So they normally give like salutes and tributes, and they made it like the college football when they had marching bands and so on and so forth.
No, you haven't quite given me why it came about. I can't accept that. Somebody else was saying something before. Who was the person?
Could it be a filler?
Say again?
Could it be a filler for the halftime? I'm not sure because that sometimes they use
That's what
something.
it was.
I think it was
the filler.
No, Eileen, say it again. I couldn't quite hear you so good.
Okay, because it's so evolution of watching sports. Between sports, I used to have the halftime, whatever segment of halftime. Maybe Super Bowl one is so long that they use a filler. It started using a filler of entertainment, just as mentioned about marching bands like the college football, and then it maybe evolved into different things, which is what we are seeing. So I would say it's a filler.
Yeah, but why? You haven't told me why. The answer is why. The answer to how it came about involves why.
Can I ask this, Arlene? Is it for regrouping?
For attention, I guess it more for attention to bring in more viewers because that is what it actually does nowadays. I'm just saying.
Okay. Somebody else wanted to say something. I'll take that and then I'm going to have to go with the answer.
I was wondering if it's in relations to regrouping.
Regrouping. Now, what does that mean? What do you mean by regrouping?
I would say getting the different groups, the two groups, timed so that 15 minutes break within.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay, you're not answering. Okay, I'm gonna have to give you guys the answer. I think we have spent enough time on that. All right, what happened is that in 1992, or even before 1992, there was this TV show on Fox called In Living Color. Now, Andrew mentioned something about living single. So I think he had some, but he was not quite on track. So, and there's more to it than just saying a TV show's name. Now, In Living Color was a TV show on Fox headed by the Wayans brothers. You had Keenan Ivory Wayan, who was the main one, and then he had his brothers and so on, and a sister. Now they recognized that what the Super Bowl was doing at halftime. Somebody mentioned marching bands. Yes, that was part of it, but it was a pretty boring affair. So what they did in 1992 was they put on a show to coincide exactly with the halftime. And the show attracted about 20 million viewers. But they had a clock on it so that the people would know when the second half was going to start, because they weren't trying to replace the Super Bowl. They were just trying to say, let us provide some real entertainment for the halftime audience, because nobody really paid attention to the halftime show that they had. And so because they got this spectacular turnout of about 20 million viewers, the following year, NFL took notice. And the following year, they signed somebody. This is not a point question because nobody got the answer.
All of us was saying the same thing. It's just a grouping of the different views.
Yes.
It started off as it started off with the bands, the marching bands like the college.
Yeah, but
and then it draw attention. In drawing attention, it actually evolved into different things to getting more audience.
Hello.
Yes.
I have to cut you. Sorry. That's not the reason why it happened. They signed Michael Jackson the following year. So what I'm saying, that the marching bands thing, that is what they would have continued to do. So when I asked how it came about, right? And I said, as we know it today, as we know it now, that is the reason. That is what was the stimulant. Because they realized that people would pay, people would watch something if they put on something exciting rather than what they were doing before. That's not what everybody was saying. All right? So I have to disagree with you.
Do I get a half point for the show name, for the wrong show name?
No, you got it wrong. You said In Living Single. So even that wasn't right. And then you didn't really explain anything about it. All right, but I move on to number 7. Which of the Jackson 5 did not go with the Jacksons when they left Motown, and why?
Is that Michael Jackson?
You mean Michael Jackson didn't go with the Jacksons? Is that what you're telling me? If that's
Yes,
what
like
you're
he
saying, yeah,
wanted.
that's wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying when they got the new deal with
Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson, big one that created the movie.
And he was married to Barry Gold.
And why?
No, the
He
person who
wanted.
answered the question just stopped at Jermaine Jackson. And then somebody else said
He
something
was
about marriage.
family with the owner of Motown. He married his daughter, no?
Yes. So that is the reason. I have to say ostensibly because I don't think he ever said it publicly, but we can figure that out. So the person who said Jermaine, that's correct. And then that was
Point.
so half a point to him and half a point to that person who said the marriage to bury God his daughter.
Who's the other person?
All right.
I had said
That would be me.
And
I'm
the
sorry?
lady.
No, it's not St. Andrew. What's the name again?
Mark?
Ashantia and
Mark.
PVP Mark.
Okay, I got that.
Mark. Yes, Mark. You got that there, Desmond?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, moving on to number 8. Which South African politician has recently been sentenced to 5 years in prison? And I want you to also name his party and the reason for the sentence. Come on, nobody. We're not following Africa.
Can you repeat?
I'm not sure of the
I said,
name, but I
which
think
South
he
African politician? Let me repeat
Julius
since somebody asked. Which South African politician has recently been sentenced to 5 years in prison? And also name his party and the reason for the sentence. What were you saying now?
Somebody named Julius.
Julius Malema.
What what did you say first as the name?
His name is Julius.
No, Mark, what did you say first as the name?
Julius Malema.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Finish the question, if you can.
He was sentenced for firing a rifle. And he was the opposition, what is the party? Economic Freedom Fighters, I believe.
Okay, that's correct. But you also need to say, although I won't hold that against you, that he fired a rifle into the air. Okay? Well, and I'll just add at a rally of the EFF. And although I didn't ask this as part of the question, how long ago was it? You know?
It was about 8 years, maybe 8, 9 years.
More like 5.
This year.
No, I meant the incident. Yeah, the incident took place about 5 years ago.
2018.
Anyway, I'm just you got it, Mark. So that's okay. All right. And on another occasion, I could discuss why this is happening, but that's not part of the question. Okay, number 9. Well, I have a question that touches on it. What is the main strategic policy that Malema is known to support, which might explain what was happening in the courts? Nobody has that? what is the main policy that he has been driving for?
I don't know. Economic advancement, maybe.
No, more specific than that. All right, let me count to 5. 1, 2,
Economic transformation.
3,
Uh,
4,
anti-apartheid inequities.
5. Okay. More specific is reclaiming the land for the
nationalization
without compensation. That's the main issue. Because he doesn't see why South Africa should compensate people for the land that they stole in the first place.
Why that always get you into prison, you know, so I can see why.
Yes, yes to the connection. Because clearly this is, you know, well, this is not part of the quiz. So we can discuss it another time. Okay, name the only Jamaican who has represented Jamaica at both the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics, and also name the respective years and the countries in which they were held.
Herb McKinley.
So Herb McKinley, you think he went to the Winter Olympics? That's the question. The question is, which Jamaican has represented Jamaica at both the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics? Anybody?
Repeat that again.
Taekwondo Tracy.
Who said that? That's Andrew?
Yes.
Okay, that is the name. What else? There's another part.
Remember
That's
that you
part.
have person texting as well here.
No, we're not taking any text. I can't monitor that. Plus, I can't tell the timing. I won't be able to tell who's first. So if you're too shy and you want to text, you can't play this. I can't monitor that because the timing, I wouldn't be able to tell. Okay. There was another part to the question. Name the respective years and the countries in which they were held. You don't know that? Well, that was a 3-part question. You get 1/3.
China 2026.
Okay. What's that? China, yes. No. The Winter Olympics in 2026 was not held in China. I'm gonna go with the answer so that we don't be dragging it out. The Winter Olympics
for the other part. For the
What's
other
that?
2/3 was 2020 Summer Olympics and 2026 Winter.
I think I'd cut it off. I think I'd cut it off before Mark because nobody was coming up with it. So I can't give too much time for people to just look
I
it
thought
up.
I got the other 2/3.
No. So I'm gonna go with Andrew. He got 1/3. Yes, the 2026 Winter Olympics was held in Italy, and the 2020 Summer Olympics was in Japan. That's the one he made the team for. But Andrew gets 1/3. 11. When was the first time that a photo finish image was used to determine the winner of an Olympic event? Name the winner and the year and the event.
$100 meter, 1996. Gail Devers.
No, 1996. Oh, no, that was not the first time. That was not the first time. It says, think about it. 1996 is not so long ago. They were using photo finish long before that. But so I'm asking the first time that a photo finish image was used to determine the winner of an Olympic event. Nobody else? Our countdown. 1.
1896.
Huh? No, it wasn't
1896.
1896. No, it wasn't 1896.
1932, Los Angeles.
No, it was 1932. Up to 3, and then
2012.
4 was
No, it
1912.
wouldn't be 2012.
And okay, 5. So only no, the person who answered first didn't say the 100 meters, even though he was wrong on the year. And it was 100 meters event. So you get the point. You get a third for that. But it was in 1940.
Who said 100 meters?
Somebody said, yeah, somebody said 100 meters and Gail Divas.
And
I think that was
Andrew. VP Andrew
That
said
was
that.
Andrew.
Okay.
Right. But so he gets it for the 100 meters.
Yeah.
But the winner person was Harrison Dillard, and it was the 1948 Olympics. The same Olympics where Jamaica made its first splash. Okay, number 12. Who can tell me what is the rated capacity of the oil refinery in Kingston, Jamaica?
Oi.
And the typical way of rating it is barrels per day.
36,000 barrels per day.
Okay, that's correct, Mark. Secondly, number 13, Jamaica currently refines oil from Trinidad because its refinery was closed as it was losing money and in serious debt. Which other Caribbean country also sends its oil to Jamaica for refining because it does not have its own refinery?
Guyana.
No.
Guyana?
No.
Cuba.
Trinidad.
No, other. Remember, I started off by saying Jamaica currently refines oil from Trinidad. Obviously that doesn't include Trinidad. So I'm saying, which other Caribbean country also sends its oil to Jamaica?
Barbados.
Yes, it is Barbados. And when I found this out, I didn't even know Barbados had oil. I must admit, I did
they used
not
to
know
send it across to Trinidad when they were refining.
in the older days. Yeah, they said Barbados has had oil for about 100 years. So I just never knew that. So I thought it was a good question to put out. So hold on now. So you got it, right?
Yes.
Was that the only question? That was the only answer, right? Yes, that's the only answer.
Yeah.
Good. Well done. Well done. Now we're gonna go again with about a question about refineries. Now, what is the rated capacity of the refinery built in Nigeria by the Dangote Group, led by Aliko Dangote? Who can tell me that?
96 barrels per day.
No, if Jamaica was 36,000, you would expect that the Nigerian one would be bigger than that.
650,000 barrels per day.
Okay, Mark. And yeah, that's the only question I asked. That's the only way I think that was a one-person question. Okay. Now you got it. Moving on to 15. All right, let me mention this other point relating to question 14. That 650,000 barrels of crude oil per day and I read that in just in 2026, it is now operating at full capacity. Okay. That capacity makes it the largest single train refinery in the world. Now I'm going to move on to question 15, which says now that the refinery in Jamaica is also a single train refinery. So the question is, what is meant by single train in this context?
Meaning it uses one massive integrated system rather than multiple smaller ones.
Say again. Say it again.
So it means that it uses one massive integrated system rather than the smaller ones, multiple smaller ones.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That's fine. More specific response would be, it's a design where the entire refining process from raw crude oil to finished products pass through one integrated set of equipment rather than multiple parallel lines. So that's good enough. Thank you. Number 16. The song Amen was first performed in a movie in 1963. Can you name the movie and the actor who lip syncs it in the movie? You remember the song Amen? The Impressions had a version of it, which I'm sure some of you must know.
What year you said?
63. 1963.
Lilies of the Field. Sidney Poitier, the Great.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, that's number 16. Now going on to number 17. Name the movie that has received the most Academy Award nominations in the history of the Academy. And I also want to know how many Oscars did it actually win and how many nominations did it actually get? Those are the questions, a three-part question.
I think it was Sinners, 17 nominations. I can't remember how many.
Well, you only have one right, and I can't tell you what else you had wrong. I'm just saying you had one right. So the question is still open.
Oh, somebody said it in the chat.
I'm not concerned with the chat.
Oh, 16 nominations, 9 wins.
Come again?
16 nominations, 9 wins.
That's not correct. That's partially. See, I don't like to answer the questions in part because it prevents somebody else from getting the full amount, right? So I'm not gonna answer that because and plus the chat is not a part of my quiz.
Was it 16 nominations and 14 wins?
Okay, I'm gonna stop. So because what is happening, if people are gonna put answers in the chat and they're not speaking, then people are gonna go off that. And I don't like that part. That's not part of the equation that I had in mind. It's supposed to be an individual effort. So I'm gonna disregard the 16 nominations, the 4. Who said 16 nominations?
The gentleman.
Okay, right. But then I'm gonna disregard that because you did admit that it was in the chat. So I'm gonna go with the Sinners. You get the point for Sinners?
1/3.
It's 16 nominations is correct, but that came from another source. And the actual number of us, nobody got that part right. So it's 4 Oscars, 4 wins. 4 wins, 16 nominations, 4 wins. But Andrew gets the point for Sinners. Okay, the third.
1/3 point, yeah.
1/3.
That's correct. Okay. Number 18. What was the previous record for the number of Oscar nominations? And name any one of the 3 movies that jointly held that record. I won't ask you to name all. So you gotta tell me what was the previous record before 16, and give me just one name of one of the 3 movies that jointly held that record.
Was it 14? And was it Titanic?
Yes, Titanic is one. You know the other 2? You got the points already, you know.
I don't know.
No, okay. No.
Titanic.
The other 2 were all about
Eve.
Right. And La La Land. But Mark gets the answer already. Okay.
1/3.
No. He gave me the number of nominations and he gave me Titanic. So that is, it's just two. I didn't ask them to name all three, remember?
Okay.
I just said, yeah, to just name one. So he has completed it. Okay, 19.
Husband, how you doing? Jenny Bloom.
There's an open mic. Please close your open mic, or can you do it for me? There's one I made your co-host, if you can. All right. 3 movies jointly hold the record for the most Oscars actually won. Here now I want you to name the movies, all 3, and the number of Oscars won.
Titanic, Lord of the Rings, and Ben-Hur. 11 wins, 11 awards.
There were a number of Lord of the Rings movies. You gotta tell me something that tells me you know which one it was.
One in 2003. Thereabout.
Okay. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I saw all of them. It was a fabulous trilogy.
Right. You're correct. You're correct. So you got all the points. You get the 1 point. Okay. Which successful screenwriter?
Hold on. Can you repeat those 3 movies?
It was the Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. So it's 2003. Since he gave me the year, I didn't bother to hold him to The Return of the King. Titanic, and the other one was Ben-Hur. Okay. Now, number 20. Which successful screenwriter was told by their college professor after she read a creative writing assignment that he should go to Hollywood and write screenplays? And he did. Who is he?
Ryan Coogler.
Coogler. Okay. Okay. You didn't pronounce it exactly right, but Ryan Coogler is correct. That's Andrew, right?
Yes.
Uncle.
Right. You got it. You got it. 21. This is an easy one. Well, all of them are easy anyway. Which Jamaican high school holds the records at the pen relays for the 4x1, 4x4, and the 4x8? And since when did they hold all 3?
Is it JC? And
I'm not gonna say anything unless I get the right answer.
It's not JC, it's Calabar. So go for the years now.
No, but so are you answering, President? You're eligible, you know. You're eligible. You can't tell the other man the answer. That point has to go to President Zuri. And then whoever can tell the year, you know, if President Zuri can answer that as well.
I think one is 2017, but I don't remember which one. But 2017.
No. I didn't ask. That's not the question. That's not how I asked. I framed the question. And when did they hold all 3? So it's 1 year. It's only in 1 year they could have held all 3.
2017.
Okay, that's not correct. And there's no point in answering again. So Zuri gets half point, right? For naming Calabar. But the actual, well, let me continue. But that 2017 was not the answer. All right, what is the record for the high school boys in the 4x1 at the pen relays? And in what year was it done?
39.
In what year was it done? You gotta give me the full answer. Or rather, I would prefer if you give me the full answer before I answer you.
Can I get a team?
What did I ask? I said, what is the record for high school boys? Oh, you know, I didn't ask which, I don't think I need to ask which school it is because I've already told you. I've already told you that we have already settled the point that one school holds all 3. So that's why I didn't ask who it was.
No, so I meant the members of the team. Since I can't give you the year, I can give you the members of the team.
No, I want the year. What the year?
2015.
2014, 39.72.
No, that time.
No. Okay. President Zuri got half.
Half.
39
Boy,
seconds.
he's a half point, man.
It's not 2015?
No, it was 2017.
He
And
was
the
saying
answer,
that.
what's that?
No,
and the
no,
answer
he
to the
had said
question
in the
before,
original response, yeah.
the answer to the question before, when I said, when did they hold all three? That was 2018. So they set the record for the 4x1 in 2017.
You threw me
and
off
then in
with that one.
2018, they won both the 4x4 and the 4x8 in record time. Okay. So now we're on to 23. All right. I hope you guys keeping up on some current stuff that's going on. There's a company that has developed an AI product that it considers too dangerous to make available to the general public, and has decided that it will only be made available to some select Fortune 500 companies. I want to know the name of the product. What does it do, and what is the name of the company?
Wow.
It's Claude by Anthropic and does security stuff using artificial intelligence.
Okay. What else did I ask? I said the name of the company. Yeah, you gave me the name of the company, and you told me what it does, and the name of the product. You're a little off on the name of the product. I'll give you another go to see if you can correct that.
But it's not Claude?
No, not really, not exactly. All right, I think you're the only one who seems to know anything about it, so I'm gonna cut it there. Okay, Claude was the base product that they had designed, but then the one that this latest release has its own name.
Mythos.
Right, Mythos, right. So you didn't get the product right, but you got the other two parts right. So that's 2/3. Oh, you okay, Desmond?
Moving up from 1/3. Yeah.
Right. And the real, let me explain a little bit more. The reason why they think it's so dangerous to let anybody have it is that because this software can now spot the weaknesses in any system. So if you had cybercrime intent, you could use it to see where the weaknesses were in any company and then apply your hacking or whatever you want to do. So that is the reason why they have not released it as a publicly as a product. So that I just wanted to make sure you understood that part. And the company is Anthropic, as he said. Okay, 24. Ryan Coogler performed 3 roles in the making of the film Sinners. I want you to tell me what those 3 roles were.
Director, screenwriter, and producer.
That's correct. Good for you. You get all of the 1 point. All right, here's number 25. A Jamaican school. I hope this is not news to anybody because it went a couple of days ago. Did not win the 4x400 relay at the Penn Relays this year.
19 years.
No, that's not the question.
Bullies.
That's not the question. That's not. I'm glad to see our president's active tonight. I'm glad to ask the full question. Okay. This year it was won by an American school. When was the last time that an American school had won this relay?
2007.
And which was the wait. And which was the highest placed Jamaican school in 2026? Name and place.
Kingston College, no, came 5th. So with
Third
JC.
Third JC.
Jamaica College.
What you said, Mark?
Jamaica College.
You said something else. Didn't you say
That was the
something
highest
else?
grade in school.
No, Andrew said third JC.
Yeah.
Who said third?
I said
Andrew?
third and JC.
You said third and JC.
And 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets the point.
Okay, so you said all three. Okay, fine. You see, I didn't really want you to tell me how many years since. I just wanted to know the year because I didn't bother to count them. So 2007 is correct. Jamaica College, and they placed third. Now here's 26. When did Grace Kennedy begin sponsoring champs, and who was the sponsor prior to Grace Kennedy?
I only know VMBS was prior, but I don't know what year Grace started.
Okay. So that question is still outstanding. 2000 what?
2.
No, that's not correct. Now there are only so many years.
2007.
I don't want everybody to just count them down. So I'm gonna count to 5. What's that?
2007, and VM was the one before.
Okay, well, I have a policy about when somebody answers the full question, but since I already acknowledged that the Grace Kennedy the VMBS part, I can only give you guys half of each, half point each. Okay, Desmond?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now before Victoria Mutual Building Society, who was the sponsor for Champs? Who was the
Pepsi.
sponsor for Champs?
Milo.
Pepsi, you said? What you said, Prez?
I said Milo, but Mark said Pepsi.
I heard Mark and I heard you. It's Milo. It wasn't Pepsi.
Okay, cool.
And what I mean is lead sponsor, because there have always been multiple sponsors. I mean, for some time, but lead sponsor. So Milo, this was brand Milo. 28. Now I'm gonna do a couple of famous lines from famous movies. So this is the first one. And so I'm gonna say what the line is, and I'm gonna ask you to name the actor, in this case, the actor and the movie. That's the actor who is saying the line and the movie. Now here's the line. Mrs. Robinson, you are trying to seduce me, aren't you? Who said that?
To serve with love, Sidney Poitier.
Okay.
So who is Mrs. Robinson in To Serve With Love? There was no Mrs. Robinson in To Serve With Love, so that's not correct. Who can? Nobody else? Don't tell me I'm the oldest person who watched the movie. And plus you don't have to watch it at the time when it came out. There's cable and streaming and everything. Nobody knows this.
The Graduate. Benjamin Braddock.
No, I asked for the name of the actor. Okay, on a count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes, the movie was The Graduate. Yeah, you're late. You're late.
Oh man, you must can't tell me. But dip at the line.
No, man, no. Hold on. If I say I'm gonna count to 5 and I reach 5, I can't go back on my word. You were calling the name of the character, and I said I wanted the name of the actor. So yes, it was Dustin Hoffman, but you only get half point, Mark. Okay.
Oh, you give him a half a point?
Yeah, because he got the name of the Graduate. He got the name of the movie.
Okay.
Right. Now here's another famous line from a movie. Now, I'm gonna tell you before I give you the line. Here I want you to name the character as distinct from the actor. Oh, actually, I asked for both. I asked for both the name of the character, the movie, and the name of the actor, and the name of the movie. So it's 4 parts, right?
Wow.
Got to name the character, name the actor, the name of the movie, and what else I left out?
Too many.
Oh, and the name of the movie, and the name of the movie, of course. Okay. Now here's the line. When you have to shoot, shoot. Don't talk.
I've seen a number of movies.
I don't know about a number of movies. You can name one that you know. That was an iconic line.
The character is Tuku, or Eli Wallace, I think. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a cowboy movie. That's the answer.
Okay, I said the character, I said the movie, and the name of the actor.
Yeah.
1 point.
That's it.
And the name, and you gave me the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes.
And I haven't heard that line in any other movie. As said that is. If anyone, who saw the movie? Anybody here saw the movie?
That's a classic.
I saw that long ago. Yes.
I saw the movie.
Tuka was having a bath in his tub. And this gunman comes in and was kind of gloating that he seemed to have caught him flat-footed. And he didn't realize that Tuka had his gun under the water in the tub. But he was talking. So Tuka, after Tuka shot him, he said, when you have to shoot, shoot. Don't talk.
When you come to shoot, shoot. Don't talk.
Okay. Number 30. One director has directed 3 of the top 4 grossing movies of all time. I want you to name the director and the 3 movies.
Ryan Coogler. Black Panther. Sinner.
Let me just stop you. No, it's not Ryan Coogler. One director has directed 3 of the top 4 grossing movies of all time. Name the director and the 3 movies.
James Cameron. Tell me the movie now. The 3 of them.
Yeah.
Avatar. The 2 avatars. Okay. I'll take 2/3.
I think Titanic is one of them as well.
Okay. You said James Cameron, and you mentioned the 2 avatars. Do you know there are 3 avatars? So you got to tell me which 2. You can give me in sequence.
I'm gonna say 1 and 2. Yeah.
Okay. That was a safe bet. So you got 3. It's a 4-part question, right? Because you have to name 3 movies, and you name 2 movies, and you name the director. So you get 3/4. And then Andrew said Titanic, which is the other movie by James Cameron. So he gets a 1/4 point. Okay, there's one.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Now, this is careful now. Who is the highest grossing lead actor of all time? In other words, you're playing a lead role, one of the lead roles, and your movie has grossed X amount. So we're saying, who is the highest grossing lead actor of all time at present?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Question is still open.
Zoe
Harrison Ford.
Saldana.
Who's was it Andrew?
Zoe Saldana.
Mark.
Oh, it was Mark. Yes,
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana is the correct answer. All right. Her movies have total a combined total of approximately 15.5 billion.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
She's been in all the avatars.
Oh.
Right. And there have been 3 so far. And she was also in another one of the top grossing movies. So that's why she is. Okay. The next question. Since Zoe Saldana is female, give me the highest ranking, highest grossing male actor of all time in a lead role.
Harrison Ford.
I'm just switching genders here.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You know, what is strange is that somebody answered Samuel L. Jackson before for the first question. I expected that person to come back right away and say Samuel L. Jackson. And they just kept quiet. And they left the question to Mark. So Mark is correct. I don't know why she didn't shout it out again.
All right, DP Stewart.
Okay. Yeah.
At this time, I'm going to ask for a motion for extension of time.
Sure. So moved.
Second.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. At number 33, Zoe Saldana has appeared in all the Avatar movies and is already confirmed for the next 2 sequels, which have already started in some process and scheduled to be released in the coming years. But question, what is the name? Call was coming on my phone. That person hung up. Thank you. Okay. What is the name of her character in the Avatar movie franchise?
Neytiri.
Okay. Nobody seems to know that.
Somebody
Say
answer.
again. Say it again.
Neytiri.
Yes, that's good enough. Next question. Number 34. Who plays Michael Jackson's mother in the biopic Michael? Who plays
Nia Long.
Yeah, that's correct. Nia Long. She has a Caribbean connection, heritage. Which Caribbean country is she connected to?
Barbados.
No, it's Trinidad.
Oh.
It's Trinidad. Okay, there was no point for that. Number 35. There are 4 Black artists who have the honor of achieving EGOT status. That's the acronym for winning an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. Now I want somebody to name all 4.
Oh, wow.
Shirley Lee Ralph.
John Legend, Whoopi Goldberg, Jennifer Hudson, and Shirley Ralph.
No.
No, that
Viola
lady
Davis
in Viola, right?
Viola Davis.
Nah.
All right. I can't take any more questions. I mean answers.
Answers, but I have the
Okay.
answer.
You got 3.
I have the answer.
Andrew got 3.
Go to 4.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No, I'm not taking any more answers.
Somebody
Andrew
said
got 3.
Viola Davis. Somebody else said Viola Davis.
Yes. Right. That's what I'm gonna go to.
Who was that?
The person who said Viola Davis first gets the one quarter, gets a quarter point.
Thank you.
Who's that? Who said so?
I did.
Who? I
Oh,
not
just
seen the
you?
name.
Zuri.
It was you,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's a quarter.
That's a quarter.
And Mark was quick to tell me I was wrong.
Yes, I heard him. I heard him. Okay, 36. Well, we're getting into the last final 10 now. How much money has the movie Michael made in its first weekend? And I want you to give me international and domestic. And most times when I quote domestic, I mean North America, meaning US and Canada. So just give me to the nearest million. That's for the opening weekend that just passed.
$50 million.
Which one? And there's two sections I'm talking about, international and domestic.
Domestic 50.
217 global.
I'll go 97 to 100 domestic. And
No, I'm asking you to give me a range. I'm asking you to give me a range. You have to give me to a million. Give me an answer to the nearest to a million.
100 million domestic and 120 million international.
I can't accept that. I can't. I mean, I want somebody. In this case, I want somebody to give me the 2 because there's really. Somebody wanted to say something a while ago.
48 million domestic and 63 million abroad.
No.
105 and 120.
Which one is first?
Domestic 105, international 120. You have to just catch the person with the closest to it, to what you have.
But you see, there are 2 questions, so I can't. There are 2 questions, right? So that's why I can't. It's not so easy for me to do that. If it was one number I was asking you for, then it's easy for me to do that. All right, I'm gonna count down to 5. 1, 2, 3.
104 and 115, domestic, international, respectively.
Okay. All right. Mark, you have come the closest, but you kept changing stuff, right?
You keep
even your last change.
With the question.
No, because remember it's a 2-part question. So I can't, if one is kind of close, I can't say that's it, right? However,
yeah, man, you can. It's math.
In one case, in one of your earlier iterations, you had 97 million for domestic, and I forget what you had for international. But you kept moving that up to 100. And then in one of your iterations, you had 120 for international. And at that time, you had moved up to about 100 for domestic. So what I'm going to do is, since you haven't, I want to give you half a point. Because based on your number of iterations, you came close, but not at the same time. Yeah. So I'm going to give you half a point. The answer is 97 to the closest million for domestic, 97.1, so 97 would have been fine. And international is 121.6. So when you were saying 120, that was kind of close. But you never gave me them both in one measure. So half a point for you. Okay, number 37. How did the highest grossing movie of all time, which is Avatar, do in its first weekend, both international and domestic? But I just want to see if there's any relationship between what Michael has done and what this one has done. Now bear in mind that Avatar has has gone to school, gross 2.9 billion. All right. But in his first weekend, let's see how did it match out?
77 million.
You got to tell me which one you're quoting first.
Domestic was 77 million.
And international was what? What are you saying about international?
About well, worldwide is about 2.8 billion.
No, it's the first weekend I talk about, you know. First weekend.
77. I'm sticking with that on the domestic. And I don't know.
Okay, let me count down. Let me count down. You have 5 seconds. 1.
200 million international.
3. 4.
77 and 150 million domestic versus international.
5. All right, you get the 77 million. That's good. That's good. But the internationals was once you got the 77, but internationals 165. You didn't come quite so close to that.
I went
So you get half
150.
point again.
That's close enough.
That was the closest.
That was the closest, but that's not.
Yeah, I could give 1 point for that.
No, but
1 point for that.
No. That's 15 million off. That's 15 million off. That's not good enough. Okay, so that's you get the half point mark. 38. And one more in the same vein. The highest grossing movie in its first weekend. Now, what this is gonna tell you is what movie has the record for the highest grossing in its first weekend. And I want you to tell me which movie it was and give me the dollar value.
Wow. End games.
Avatar 1.
I want somebody to give me a complete answer, and then I say something.
Avengers Endgame.
Give me a complete answer.
One Avengers Endgame, 1.2 billion.
Okay, I think you did a little research there, Mark. I think you did like a research there. I won't hold it against you. That is correct. But I'm just amazed that a movie could do 1.2 billion in its first weekend.
Yeah.
I think that's just amazing. That's amazing. Lots of movies do that in their lifetime. Anyway, you got that. You got that, Mark. All right. Even if you got a little help. Now let's move on to 39. We're gonna have 5 or 6 more to go. Most tennis fans know that Serena Williams won 23 major titles and Venus won 7 titles. But how many doubles titles did they win together in the majors?
$12.
That's not the answer.
I don't want to answer until I hear what the answer is.
Oh, I thought he gave an answer.
No.
14, I would say.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay. I think this is a 1-part question, but I have
is.
another part to it. So you got your 1 point. You got your 1 point. It's 14 doubles titles. But if anybody, if the winner, let me ask this, is this for the winner first? If the winner can tell me how those 14 doubles titles were broken down, they get an extra point.
You mean how they were broken down? Both of the two sisters were in all of them. That's how it was broken down.
No, remember
So
it's 4
meaning US
majors.
Open, Wimbledon.
Four Australian.
Come on,
two
Mark. I didn't
French.
think I'd have to explain that to you. All right.
four Australian, 2 French, 2 US, 3 Olympics.
No, Olympics is not a major. You mess it up. You mess it up. You get your 1 point.
British,
right?
well, British
Because
name.
it was Wimbledon was the other one you should have told me. But
Wimbledon,
you messed
right?
up.
That's what I was saying.
No, you
British.
said Olympics. So you get your 1 point. This was a bonus 1 point, you know. So I can't give it away so easy. You didn't get it right.
So I get half of them then.
No, there's no half there. This is a bonus extra point. And you did you muff it. And I think you had some help there too. Anyway, no problem. 40, number 40. How many majors did Tiger Woods win?
$13.
Come on.
You mean PGA Tours? 15 maybe? 15?
Majors. The majors are the Masters, the US Open, the British Open, and the
15.
PGA.
1-5.
Come again?
1-5, 15. No? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna count down. 1, 2,
11.
3,
22.
4,
13.
5.
22.
I haven't heard the right answer, which is 14. One was below.
So one was 12 and one was 15.
Right. So nobody got that.
Squeeze through something there, man.
Mark, you did pretty well already, you know. You did pretty well, you know. So I don't think you have to worry about the squeeze through part. Okay. Now 40, and I was going to give a bonus to question if they could break it down, but since somebody got it, I can't do that. So 41. Another famous line from a famous movie. And what I want, let me tell you what I want from it first. You're gonna name the actor and the movie. That's all you have to do. Tell me the actor and the movie. And this is the famous line. They call me Mr. Tibbs.
Sidney Poitier and what's that? I don't know. Who's coming for dinner or something like that? I don't know.
All right.
It's Sidney Poitier though, I know that for sure.
Okay. Nobody else coming. I'm gonna count to 5 again.
The Heat of the
1.
Night.
Right.
Okay.
I think that's
okay. Half and half.
I'm not
half
gonna
and
learn
half.
anything about the Heat of the Night.
Who says Heat of the Night? Dorrit?
Yeah.
Dorrit?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Half and half.
Okay.
Was there another famous
He
black
can have the
actor?
whole thing.
What's that?
He
Was
can
there
have the
another
whole
famous
thing.
black actor in that?
No. You say you're switching the balance of power, you know. You take your half.
Okay.
You take your half.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I was.
All right. No, here's a little novelty now. It's a metric that one could use, but it's not entirely accurate. But I'm going to ask a question anyway. If movie ticket sales were adjusted for inflation, which movie would come out on top as the highest grossing movie of all time? And I want you to also name number 2 and number 3 on that metric. So you're gonna give me 3 movies that, when adjusted for inflation, which one would come out on top for the highest grossing movie of all time? 1, 2, and 3.
Titanic, Lord of the Rings, and the Avatar one.
You said Titanic, the Avatar one, and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, somebody else has to. The answer is still open. The answer is still open. Remember, this is adjusted for inflation. And there's a reason why I'm reminding you of that point. Okay, nobody?
Gone with the Wind as well. Gone with the Wind.
Give me 3 now.
Avatar.
Are you giving me number 2?
And Titanic, maybe.
Okay. You get it. You get it. You get it.
And
the reason why I'm gonna give her the full point. Because
who was that? Darren?
That's it. I said my 3.
Yeah, we didn't get your name. We weren't sure.
Dorrit.
Desmond wasn't sure. Dorrit.
Dorrit
Okay.
Myers Brown, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why I emphasize the point about it's adjusted for inflation. It gave an opportunity for some of the older movies to come into the picture. So when Mark said it's 3, they were all reasonably, modern day movies. But there's one thing I want to add, just in terms of explanation. That is, I think they go off ticket sales, and then they go off, they adjust the prices in terms of, so it's a little bit of a work of art. But one of the things that you must remember is that in the older days, movies stayed in theaters longer, so people bought more tickets. In this era, you have cable, movies move to cable, movies move to streaming, so they don't spend as much time in the cinemas. So that I'm just giving that as a context, because this is not really something to be taken as gospel. This is just a fun metric. All right. So you got all 3. 43 now. So we're going to 3, 4, and 5. There's just 3 questions left. The iconic live version of No Woman No Cry by Bob Marley was performed at which venue and in what year? That's the live version, as I said. No takers?
No.
Come on, somebody must know that, man. That's the version we all love.
London in 75.
No, I said what venue?
Lyceum Theatre.
O2 Arena.
What arena was that?
O2.
I'm not hearing it clearly. Anyway, what I asked for was, tell me the venue and in what year. Did you give me a year, Mark?
I gave you 75.
Okay. All right, that's correct. It's the Lyceum Theatre. Oh, you didn't give me the answer. You told me London, and I said that I wanted the venue.
Yes.
Right, and I did
So you
say
did-
the theatre. I did give that as well. in my first go.
You heard that, Desmond?
I did.
Because when I said to you, you have to give me a
should give you the
venue.
venue.
I don't remember you saying anything after that.
Yeah, I heard him say the venue when you asked.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You get the point, Mark. No, 44. This is the last of my famous lines from a famous movie. And what I'm going to ask you to do is when I give you the line, I want the name of the movie and who was, when you hear the line, you'll understand what I mean. Who was it directed to? Okay? So here's the line. I'll have what she's having.
I can picture that. I think that was a restaurant scene. And the lady was...
Hannibal Lecter.
No, that
What's
wasn't
that?
it.
What did somebody say?
Directed to Meg Ryan.
Okay. But I haven't heard the name of the movie. I haven't heard.
Hang up.
What's that?
You got mail? I don't know.
No, that's not correct.
When Harry Met Sally.
Okay. We just split it because, that's why I like to take two questions both at the same time. But we split it this time. Meg Ryan is correct, right? She's a she. I'll have what she's having. That's what's, and When Harry Met Sally is the name of the movie. Okay, we're on to our final question now. Final question. Upper Volta. Somebody's speaking. All right, Upper Volta was the name of which African country? Wait until I'm finished. What was the significance of its original name and the meaning of the new name that it was given? So you're gonna tell me Upper Volta was the name of which African country? Was the name of which African country? And what was the significance of its original name and the meaning of the new name that it was given?
Burkina Faso, but I don't know the
did
rest.
say that.
I don't know them.
I'm waiting to hear what was the significance of the original name and what is the meaning of the new name.
They wanted to break away from the colonial type thing.
It was at the top of the river.
Incorruptible people.
River Volta.
Okay. All right. You say, okay. I'm hearing little bits and pieces. All right. What I'm gonna do? Okay, Burkina Faso. Who said Burkina Faso?
I did, but now I remember upright people because I was reading that a lot. A land of the upright people.
Okay.
That's
okay.
it.
Nobody else quite said that part. And then the person who said the river, that is the significance of the original name. Volta is a river that runs through that part of Africa. So one person got 2/3, and another person got 1/3.
Who got 2/3?
The person who said Burkina Faso, and then remember that it means the land of the people.
DP Dorit.
Dorit. Okay. Good, Dorit. We're getting accustomed to your voice now.
Yes.
And then the other lady who said about the Volta River. So that is where the original name, you know,
And
stemmed
Volta
from.
River?
The Volta River, right?
Yes, and who said that?
And that's
Oh,
yeah. Who said it?
Director Tanisha.
Tanisha.
Okay. Okay. So, fellow Kiwanians and guests, thanks for your keen participation. It was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. And I don't know how much time DLG Desmond will need, but I think what we can do.
I have the clear winner already, but I want to find second and third.
No, we'll take your time. Take your time. I'm going to hand the meter back to President Zuri.
Yeah.
There's some other things that we can do in the meantime, and then we'll come back to you. So take your time.
Good. Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right.
President Zuri,
Thank you, DP Stewart. So we go to notices and announcements. DLG Willie.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Notice and announcements. As we all know, Kiwani's District Convention takes prime notice, being held in Toronto, Canada, as of tomorrow, and goes on to Saturday, May the 2. The official representative for Kiwani's Club of Kingston is Assistant Secretary Treasurer Christopher Anderson, and myself, Secretary DLG Willie Reeson. Upcoming Divisional Council meeting for the third quarter, I've been advised, it's been held on May 16th at 9 a.m. at the Kuna Mutual Building. Further details and minutes and agenda of the meeting will be circulated shortly. Near to home, Barbie Fry, the big one, been held at 11 Fairway Avenue, Kingston 6, that's just behind the RN Hotel or the AC Hotel. That's on Friday, May 29th at 10 a.m. Cost of the ticket, $3,500. And National Dance Theatre Company Benefit Performance been held at the Little Theatre on Saturday, July 18th at 8 p.m. Fellow Kiwanians present in the meeting, please remember our annual general meeting, which is being held on the third Tuesday of the month in May. The last notice, the board meeting will be held on this coming Monday, that's Monday, May the 4th, at the Secretariat at 7 p.m. And regarding interclub opportunities, those will be circulated as I get them, and I will advise the members in the club. Fellow Kiwanians and visitors, those are announcements. President may want to invite other visiting clubs to make an announcement as they see fit. Thank you, President. Over to you.
Thank you, DLG Willie. Are there any clubs or anyone on who would like the opportunity to share an upcoming event with us? Now is the chance to do so. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, opportunity now gone until next week. The thought for this week: every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. DLG Desmond, do you have the results for us now?
Repeat something, say something else. Give me another minute.
All right, so open the floor for any other business. The members of the Kiwanis Club of Kingston, is there any other business at this time? Going once. A reminder, persons who are interested in participating in Read Across Jamaica Day on May 5th, Again, I'm asking, let me know so I can speak with our schools and have you scheduled to go in and read. So again, Kiwanis Club of Kingston members who are interested in participating in Read Across Jamaica Day on May 5th, let me know so I can speak with our schools and have you scheduled. So far, only one person has expressed interest. So again, I'm reminding persons, if you are interested, let me know.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Go ahead.
Okay. In 5th position, 2.25, President Zuri. In 4th position, Dorrit, 2.5. In 3rd position, Ashantia. Pardon me if I'm mispronouncing your name. 3 points. In 2nd position, Andrew, 5 2/3. And the runaway winner, who's the runaway winner? DP Mark, 22.5 points.
22.5.
22.5.
Amazing.
Congratulations. Okay. We're not gonna be offering prizes for the top 3. Okay. But the third place, I didn't get her name so good. Say it again for me.
Ashantia. Is that how you pronounce your name, Ashantia? I don't see her on anymore.
You may have dropped off, yeah. That's Ashantia Rutherford, president of Michael Circle K.
Yes.
The new president.
Oh, she's a Circle K, Michael Circle K. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What we're gonna do? Congratulations, Mark, and congratulations, Andrew. At least you kind of kept Kingston flag at least flying. And Ashantia, who doesn't seem to be here now. Okay. What we're gonna do our barbecue, our barbie fry on May 29th. So this is kind of promotion for it. Mark, you get 2 tickets for that, and 2nd and 3rd place get 1 each. So and also you can help to spread the word about our barbie fry on the 29th. Flyers will be out shortly, but tickets are already available. Okay, congratulations to all who participated, and it made it fun for me, and I'm sure those who were also listening. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to invite us all to raise our glasses, imaginary, literal, figurative, or otherwise, in a toast to Kiwanis International and to Jamaica land we love. This meeting of the Kiwanis Club of Kingston is now terminated. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done, DP, sir. Well done, well done.
Thank you, Lee. Oh boy.
Congratulations, DP Mark.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Mark, we still have to bang, we're gonna bang it next time.
It's not the first.
No, he was a proud winner of 2 tickets last year.
Yeah, you know what? Casinos have a way to deal with winners, you know. They ban them.
Anyway, well done, Mark.
Mark,
thank
listen.
you. Yeah.
I'm confused sometimes. I see DP Mark and I see PVP Mark. Which one is it? Hello? He's off?
It's PVP.
PVP, Mark. Past vice president.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I just want to stop the stream.
DP Stewart,
Yeah.
Ashantia is going to be one of our assistants at the Bobby Pride, collecting tickets.
Okay. That's nice.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.